Thanks for joining me in this video today. We're going to take a quick look at how you can find resources for Martin Luther King, Valentines, Chinese New Year, and even look ahead for President's Day. So just click on grade 5. Remember we talked about 3 clicks instead of spending 3 hours searching the internet. Just click on grade 5. One click on what's up this month, and here is Black History Month, Chinese New Year, Valentine's Day, and like we said, President's Day, so you can look up ahead. And maybe if you're doing in the sciences, Heart Health Month is a good one to pull in. So you have all the resources you need for the great events taking place. But let's take a quick look at Black History Month. Let's actually go and take a look at some of the resources. So when you click in, you have the filters, biographies, and this is going to be a lot of stuff from bio.com. They do a great job, and you'll be able to click in, and students could just research, pick something they wanted to research, and be able to do a writing from it, and just even if it was just a quick writing activity synopsis from it. Games and interactives, tools in here. So you come in and you have a variety of different resources and tools, and if I wanted to take a quick look like, well, what is this actually? I can click on here and it'll give me a little bit more. So this is going to be an interactive puzzle that's going to be online, which is going to be pretty cool. When I click on the actual resource, it's going to take me out, and that's where I'm going to be able to see the resource itself and think of, how do I actually want to interact and work with this resource. So here's our grade across down, and we can use it. It's interactive, so kids will really enjoy being able to do that on the computer. You have your lesson ideas here, and again you can have a quick synopsis as you hover over. This is a lesson plans for grade 3 through 12. First, let it be said, Black history is about American history, and then you can scroll down for more information on what this particular resource is going to be about. When you click on the link, it's going to take you out, and so this is going to be We Are Teachers, and you're going to find this resource from We Are Teachers right here, and it's going to go down and talk about how to bring it together and what this particular resource is about. If you ever get asked to be able to log in, because sometimes that will happen, in order for these organizations to be able to create this free content, they need to be able to document that they actually have users logging in and using it. So don't be afraid to register. They'll rarely ever ask for a credit card. It's just that they need to be able to document that somebody's using it, and you can always, if they put you on an email list, you can simply unsubscribe. So it's worth it because, it's that collaboration and partnership. In order for them to create, we need to let them know that we like the work they're doing. If you really like a piece of content, please go ahead and take a second and rate it. So you can just go ahead and click on it, give it the number of stars that you want to give it, and type your comments here. And then when you post it, that way others can see and talk about how you used it in your classroom, what was great about, what wasn't great about it, what did you do a little differently, how did it work for the diverse population in your classroom. So this rating is something new, and you'll really be able to get the most out of and help others. Again, the collaboration to be able to go like, oh yeah, that was a quick and easy one. This video is wonderful. I need to rate it because it was a wonderful video about the 14th Amendment. I just explained it into such great terms. And if the students just watched this video and then did a write-up on it, and how does that impact their life today from what took place in the 14th Amendment, that in itself is going to be a good activity. So you can share this right into your Google Classroom and put it right over to Google Classroom and pop it right in. So again, we want to work with the tools you have. You can copy and paste it into another learning management system. Maybe use Canvas or Schoology or Edmodo. You can do that as well. If you made a widget on your dashboard, you can pop it right into your widget and say, hey, everybody watch this video, and let's just have a good general conversation about what did you think about this video. And if you have a school Facebook page, definitely populate your Facebook page with cool resources for parents to enjoy at home as well. If you want to just share it with your class inside Zuni, you can do that too, and you can give them comment permissions to be able to comment back and forth. So you can really get that great feedback from students about that resource as well when you use the assignment feature inside of Zuni or the share feature. You can again assign it straight into Google Classroom, share and assign it to Google Classroom is going to do the same thing. And you can also plant it to your garden. So there's just Google Classroom, out it goes. If you don't have a particular learning management system or tool that you're using to give lessons this way, you can simply use Zuni. You have your classes and on you can go. So when we come in, we also have great print materials, so you have some wonderful practice materials that you can be able to do in here as well. You may want to use Zuni's graphic organizers to be able to help work with some of this too if you're comparing different people in history. Your smart notebooks, so here's some great tools. You just go ahead and get started and bring it up and do some interactive activity. Remember, you don't have to have smartboard software, a smartboard to be able to enjoy smartboard software. Many of them will just link to, and they'll have this open in Smart Notebook Express, and this is their web-based platform, so it will just open. When you click on it, it will ask you about the Adobe Flash Player. Just say allow, and then it will take just a second to load. But once it's loaded, then you actually have the use of the Smart notebook. So even if you have a different type of interactive board, you can still benefit from these great resources. So I'll give it a second to load. It does take it a minute to load after we click on it this way. And then I don't need it because I already have it. So that just kind of sometimes I know helps activate it, and it will pop up shortly. So then as I come back over here, we also have Teacher Pay Teacher freebies. So we know that you love a lot of the great resources in here. Could be great practice material or maybe even lessons themselves. So please enjoy these. We always link out to the TPT person who creates it. We are all about honoring the teachers who are making great things. So if you don't have your login to Teachers Pay Teachers, just simply create it, and then you can enjoy these free things. So you know that this is created by Jenna Rayburn Kirk, and you can follow her if you want and look at other great content that she has available, and you can just simply download now and you have access to it. So every one of your content areas is going to be the same sort of way. So what's up this month if you come into your Chinese New Year? There's a great video that shows Chinese New Year. I talked about how we use that for a group of 4th graders that we were working with, and it's this little video right here. You can see it's been rated, and it's actually was rated by the students, so it's really pretty cool. You can see their thoughts, and it's a quick, when you have a students rate a piece of content, it's going to give you a quick overview of like which ones got it, which ones didn't get it, was it really strong for us to use again next year, or how might we want to handle it. So it's great that you have this rating and the comments available here too. It was wonderful for the kids, and they loved being able to give their feedback. And that's important about free open educational resources. How are students feeling about this content as well? Is it helping them grow and their learning? And then you as teachers have that information. So again, the same kind of setup: games free, interactives, lesson ideas, print materials, smart notebooks, teacher pay teacher freebies, videos. So you'll have that for President's Day as well. What's up this month? Or Valentine's Day. Let's talk about that comes next. So Valentine's Day. Again, games and interactives, lesson ideas. So you'll have great writing, reading opportunities. You can use a lot of this with fluency, which we're going to talk about in our featured tool pretty soon. Or it can just be, art activities and creative activities of great ways to be able to help put those cards together for others. So you have a lot of great activity. Here's the history of St Valentine, which can be really interesting, and another one. So you have a variety of them to look at and see what you think, and kids talking about Valentine's Day. So it's always interesting, the different types of resources. If you ever click on something and it doesn't link to anything, like maybe if I clicked on this and it said, oh, there's nothing here, no problem. You can just chat with us and let us know. So here's the origins of Valentine's Day on a video. But if something happened, it just right here is the chat icon. Just let us know that a link wasn't working. We do try to keep up with that ourselves, but we do miss them. And so if you just let us know, we can put it right here. If you have a great link you think we should share, again, copy and paste it, tell us where it should go, and we'll put it on the main Zuni. And again, if you just have any questions about how to get your kids logged on, you can do that here. So enjoy all these great resources. Again, it's 1 click, 2 clicks, and your 3rd click takes you where you want to. And so if you want to look at President's Day, great plethora of resources for it. This particular one even had songs for President's Day, which is pretty cool, the rap song here. So please enjoy, grab your resources. You can also plant it to your garden, and then you could share it with colleagues in your school, or you can even share it with colleagues in other schools that have Zuni. So enjoy all the many resources, and hopefully this will help you save time and have some great engaging lessons and tools to work with in your classrooms. Have a great day. Happy Zuning.